Hello everyone, this is Dr. Tejas Modi, second year resident from Shiv Shah Medical College, Surendranagar. I am presenting a case of the week for our YouTube channel, Radio Academics. A 15-year-old female patient came to our department with complaint of abdominal pain and associated with fever and 5 to 6 episodes of vomiting since 1 week. On examination, she was anemic and blood profile revealed HB value of 3.8 gram%. X-ray abdomen reveals enlarged splenic shadow which is displacing the bowel loops toward right side, and the tip of the spleen is reaching up to the iliac crest, suggestive of massive splenomegaly. On USG, spleen appears massively enlarged, measuring 18 cm in size. It shows multiple ill-defined hypoechoic areas with internal echogenic bright bands within it in entered splenic parenchyma. Hypoechoic area does not show any internal vascularity on color Doppler study. Plain CT abdomen images reveal massive splenomegaly with multiple ill-defined hypodense areas involving splenic parenchyma. Venous and delayed phase reveal multiple diffuse ill-defined poorly enhancing hypodense areas seen involving splenic parenchyma. Splenic artery and vein appear normal, no evident thrombosis was seen. Coronal CT image reveal enlarged spleen with multiple hypodense areas within splenic parenchyma. Summarizing all findings, which were gross splenomegaly, multiple ill-defined hypoechoic areas with internal bright bands in spleen on USG, multiple poorly enhancing hypodense areas in spleen on CECT, suggestive of multiple splenic infarcts. As patient was anemic, further hematological workup was advised. Hematological findings: sickling test was positive for sickle cell. Hemoglobin electrophoresis test revealed homozygous HbS. So the patient was diagnosed with sickle cell anemia. Discussion: splenic infarction occurs when blood flow to the spleen is compromised, causing tissue ischemia or eventual necrosis. Splenic infarction may be the result of arterial or venous occlusion. Occlusion is usually caused by bland or septic emboli as well as venous congestion by abnormal cells. Infarction may involve a small segmental area of spleen or may be global depending on which vessel is occluded. Causes of splenic infarction may be categorized as follows: blood-borne malignancy such as leukemia, lymphoma, myelofibrosis, hypercoagulable states such as sickle cell disease, protein C and F, and polycythemia vera, thromboembolic disorders such as atrial fibrillation, endocarditis, patent foramen ovale, and prosthetic heart valves, blunt abdominal trauma, pancreatic disorders such as pancreatitis, compressive pancreatic masses. In patients under 40 years of age, the most common cause is a hematologic disease. Typical presentation includes left-sided abdominal pain in a person with an underlying hematological disorder, hypercoagulable state, blood-borne malignancy, blunt abdominal trauma, or embolic illness. In a patient with sickle cell disease, episode of hypoxia or acidosis cause red blood cells to transform into an abnormal shape, leading to crystallization and occlusion of the vasculature. This process can lead to multiple infarction beginning in childhood. Over time, multiple infarction cause scarring and contraction of spleen. This may ultimately result in complete autosplenectomy by the time of adulthood. I would like to thank Dr. Harshad Shah sir, Dr. Nirmala Chudasma ma'am, Dr. Rashish Vyas sir, Dr. Naveen Mehta sir, and my dear colleagues, seniors and juniors. Thank you.